Hi, just continuation of this final episode of Google versus Facebook. Of course, Facebook, they have Facebook Shop, Instagram Shop, and then WhatsApp also now with the business profile, you're able to actually put your products and all that on WhatsApp Business. They haven't actually have any fintech play or like a wallet, unlike Google Pay or Google Play apps, allowing you to have credit card information inside. And as I mentioned, Google is still the the in terms of valuation, similar price range. If you look at Google Pays in 42 countries worldwide, they have a lot of room to grow, definitely. And then if you look at this Waymo, which is a subsidiary of Google. Google is a bit like Amazon. They are conglomerates. They buy a lot of startups. So this one of their startup that they did. Of course, holiday was fun but unsettling. But basically, it's like Tesla. They have a lot of data from 1 million over cars that's already on the road, right? So the next in line, number two, is definitely is probably Waymo, to that can go into autonomous driving in the future, meaning you need to capture the maps as very well, and the all these self-driving ride-hailing services looks like Waymo has a good chance as a number two. So as you can see, even Kathy Woods also did mention the same. Tesla bull Kathy Woods said EV top rivals are Google's Waymo and GM's Cruise. So now we are moving towards like autopilot, like i.e. lane changes kind of feature, or auto parking kind of feature. This is a lot more complicated, involving AI. So, but we are not in a video talk about Tesla. So basically, um, we are saying that of the view that Google is a better play. And as you can see, Google recently bought a cybersecurity firm as well. They also to protect their own cloud server and all that from all those cyber hacks that's happening right now, the new age of warfare. Amazing. This is Google, another subsidiary. DeepMind AI. What is DeepMind? They bought this company way back, for 1 billion, and apparently this one, if you Google in or you go YouTube and find some of the stuff, the AI actually can beat the the top chess player in the world. So yeah, as I said, DeepMind AI can create its own images. DeepMind bots can strategically outthink humans, like chess. It was a very interesting, dramatic YouTube. They do it up like a movie, and the very famous world top chess player have to come out and actually do a press conference and say that how he lost, and couldn't believe it. So this is some of the things that like to share with you on this is definitely on investing on my earlier video. Definitely say that which I agree, although this is not financial advice. Google, it has greater room in terms of from their Google Cloud, where they are really at the beginning of the S curve. As a business analyst, we always want to look for companies that has strong uh, different types of business. A company may have two or three different types of business, and you need at least one or two of their existing businesses going into S curve, not towards the end of the S curve, but at the beginning of the S curve. So identify macro trend and might identify the business potential. Google is definitely a better buy than Facebook. Based he's just slightly more expensive in valuation wise. So I just wanted to touch on this drop that yeah. So that's all for today. Hope you like the channel, and please click like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.